I'm Elena, a functional nutritionist and gut health practitioner. Through personal experience, it has become my life's purpose to help others radiate their light through wellness. I want to help you evade burnout, revitalize your energy, boost your mood, and calm your mind so that you can have a strong presence with loved ones, increase your confidence, and enjoy life to the full. The best part? By supporting the women of today, I contribute 10% to the education of the women of tomorrow. With a new world of technology enabling work and personal life integration even more, there has never been a time where conscious effort and prioritization of our wellness has been this important. That's why I'm committed to support you in your gut and wellness makeover. With dedication and can-do attitude, anything is possible. So let's dive in. In so many of my first consultations, I have had clients mention that they get into a routine of healthy eating, working out, but then as they compromise on one commitment, everything else is impacted and they go back to eating whatever is convenient, not having time for a workout, and they feel out of balance all over again. Is this relatable? To be honest, I think it's relatable to most of us that juggle work, family, and friends. In this podcast, I cover how to identify your trigger point and get back into the swing of wellness when you get off track. So here's what it looks like. You get into a routine. Your week involves coordinating child pickup and drop off between you and your partner so that you can go for your favorite Pilates class 3 times a week. You also have set days of the week to prepare family-friendly healthy meals. You are thriving, you are energized, eating healthy, exercising, all boosting you with energy. You are productive at work, feel joyful, have a great presence, and you feel fantastic. Then you get hit with a deadline, you skip preparing healthy meals that night, you sleep in the next morning because you are too tired and miss your Pilates class. Then you have 3 coffees that day instead of 1 and opt in for a quick meal for the family and order in. Before you know it, 2 weeks have passed and you find you are struggling to get back into routine. If this or a similar scenario is relatable, this is so ridiculously common, please don't feel alone. Now, there are 2 ways to tackle this. First is a preventative method, which is to avoid getting off the track by trying not to be so rigid with your approach to healthy eating and working out. Although coordinating child drop-off and pickup may require quite a bit of planning and rigidity, your focus on wellness may not have to be so strict. This is more about the mindset applied to having a healthy lifestyle. So in this example, if the individual committed to Pilates 3 times a week and missed 1 class, they may beat themselves up about it. As soon as they skip 1, they skip all 3. This is the most common mindset I see, which is an all-in or all-out mindset. Instead, being flexible and committing to up to 3 Pilates classes a week, it takes the pressure off and allows you to be flexible with your schedule for the unexpected occurrences. Now, the second is a strategy to bounce back and get back into the swing of wellness quickly. Reality is life happens, right? And we need a strategy to bounce back. This is where you need to identify your trigger point. This is about identifying what your non-negotiable in relation to your wellness is that creates a ripple effect. For instance, in this scenario, it was healthy eating. Personally, for me, it's working out. So when I work out, I end up drinking more water, I'm more conscious of what I eat, and I end up having a restful sleep. So in a scenario where I may get off track from my routine, the first thing I would focus on to get back on track would be working out. In the example of this scenario, the guidelines for the individual would be to focus on 1 healthy meal a day to help them get back into routine. Reality is, with a busy schedule, it can be overwhelming trying to do everything at once. So when you focus on the one action that is your trigger point, it has a ripple effect on everything else by default. Now, you can identify your trigger point by reflecting on your past scenarios. Think about what you skipped doing that created a ripple effect to get you off track. If this is too hard, then the next time you get off track, reflect on the point that it started. For example, was it when you missed a yoga class? This is your trigger point. Now, if you'd like to transform your wellness lifestyle, join me in my free masterclass, Create Balance and Reclaim Your Energy so that you are your best self with loved ones and enjoying life. The link to save your spot is in the description of this episode. I hope you have a gut healthy and wellness week. Thank you for taking the time and tuning in to today's podcast episode. To get a notification for when the next episode is available,